There we go. All right.
Okay.
It's my it's my Zoom, but it's your meeting, Georgene.
All right. I'm ready to take it on.
It
Hi,
is
everybody. My name is Georgene. I work with Earthly Body. Thank you all for coming here today. Um, you won't know this, but I actually come out of home party. So I'm going to really target this presentation to the kind of work that you're doing. I've been with Earthly Body over 16 years. Earthly Body, we like to say the family business that outgrew the family and had to do some adoptions. I'm one of the adoptees. The company was started nearly 30 years ago by Kevin and Mare Wax. They actually come out of the salon industry. They used to own a chain of salons, and they decided they wanted to make the kind of products that they wanted to sell in their salons. So everything we do is very high end, very luxurious, but at an affordable price. We are a natural brand, and there is no legal definition for natural, unlike organic, which you have to apply and get a certification for. And even though we use many organic ingredients, like organic hemp seed oil, that ingredient has to be recertified in the blend, so we don't make that organic claim. We do say we are natural, and what that means for us is there are no parabens, which is a preservative that has been linked to breast cancer. No phthalates. And I know that you're probably familiar with phthalates from the toys. A lot of people are surprised to learn that phthalates are commonly included in lotions because the same way they soften plastic, they also soften the skin. They're also the most common preservative used in fragrances, and we go to a lot of effort to make sure all of our fragrances are phthalate free. We don't have any petroleum products in what we make. So you're not going to see any propylene glycol, any mineral oil. We do not use any artificial colors. Any color in our products is the natural color of the ingredients in the products. So, for example, our oils tend to have a bit of a yellow hue because that is the natural color of the um, oils that we extract. Uh, for example, Skinny Dip, which is a vanilla-based product, will sometimes appear a little pinkish beige. And if you think about how vanilla in your kitchen cupboards goes from clear to beige, that vanilla in the Skinny Dip products does the same thing, and it turns the product a slight pink or beige color over time. That's not a defect, it's an actual proof of how natural the product is. And our Dreamsicle products, which are a tangerine-based fragrance, sometimes have a little bit of an orange hue to them. Again, all of these colors are naturally occurring in the ingredients. We do not use any animal products, no beeswax or honey or anything else that comes from an animal, nor do we test on animals. We have a certification from PETA that we don't test, and you will see two little bunnies on each of our labels. That is the Leading Bunny certification. That is the international certification we achieved for not only showing that we don't test on animals, we require our suppliers not to test the ingredients we get from them on animals. So that's a really hard certification to get, and we're really proud of it. We are an environmentally friendly line. All of our products are manufactured in our factory in California, which is solar powered. Our bottles are not only recyclable, they're all made from plastic that has been recycled at least once. And if you buy one of our products, you'll feel along the bottom of the bottle that it has been embossed, that it is made with recycled materials. A portion of our profits go to the Get Together Foundation. This is the charitable foundation that Kevin and Mare formed, and it goes to help local charities that are serving the homeless in our community. And we also use a portion of our of our profits to plant trees to offset the carbon input of what we do. So I'm going to kind of walk you through our whole line, and then there's a written presentation that I'm going to send to Molly. So if you can't follow everything, don't worry about it. I've already done the notes for you. So our massage candles burn just above body temperature and melt into a warm oil that you can use for moisturizing or massage. I've got two that I'm holding up here. The one with a mouth uses a flavor to create the scent. Now, the flavor isn't meant to make you taste like a piece of candy. To do that, we would have to add sugar, which would make you sticky, tacky, or goopy. The flavor is meant if you are giving your partner a nice warm massage and that shoulder just looks irresistible and you have to swoop in and give a kiss, you're not going to go "Bleh," massage oil and interrupt the mood. Anything that doesn't have a mouth on it uses a fragrance and a modified essential oil to create the fragrance. Now I've been burning one of our candles here, and I'm going to tip it forward. All of our candles come with a cute little bamboo spoon so that you can dribble the oil out and use it for a warm moisturizer, which is nice if you're in a cold part of the country, a warm massage, so you're not using a cold lotion that might interrupt the mood. I'm going to blow it out. You want to make sure you always blow it out. And then you can use the little spoon. 2 or 3 spoonfuls is enough to give a nice warm massage. Now, when you're burning these candles at your parties, you want to light it as soon as you get to your hostess's house. The reason for that is you want a pool of oil. I can't quite get this on my camera to form all the way across on the top of the candle. If you blow it out before that top layer has fully melted, the next time you light it, it will only burn as far as you lit it, or let it burn the last time, and it'll start to pour down the center and you won't be able to use the whole candle. You also want to make sure you trim the wick to just 1/4 of an inch, and that will prevent the candle from smoking. This is true for all candles, not just ours. Now, in addition to making massage candles, we make massage oils. As I was saying earlier, everything that doesn't have a mouth is a fragrance. You're going to see we have an 8-ounce size and 2-ounce size, and the labels are slightly different. That is because we are transitioning to the label that is on the 2-ounce size. This label that's on the 8-ounce size is going away, and the hemp is going to be more prominent on the label. Hemp is a signature ingredient. It's in almost anything we make. The reason we use it is it's a very environmentally friendly ingredient. It doesn't require a lot of water to grow. It doesn't require any pesticides. And it actually has the same ratio of essential fatty acids as your skin does. So it absorbs fully into the skin and sort of moisturizes it from the inside out. It actually can pass through the skin cell wall and not just slide around the cells and make your skin feel greasy. Now, we also use in our massage oil sweet almond oil because this is the preferred oil for professional masseuses. It doesn't absorb quite as quickly, so you don't have to keep reapplying it to give your partner a long-lasting sensual massage. And do I hear a question? Okay, if there's questions, pop them in the chat. Molly's an excellent Vanna, and we will get to those as we can, but we will make sure we get to all of them before the end. And our massage oil also comes in flavors. Same thing, no sugar, just gives a hint of flavor so it doesn't interrupt the mood if you kiss. Now we also make massage lotion. Again, comes in a fragrance or a flavor. The flavored massage lotion actually uses shea butter and coconut oil to create the creamy base. And for whatever reason, when the flavor is put in those ingredients, it really pops more than it does in the other ingredients. So the smell in the massage lotion is stronger and the flavor is stronger. In fact, I had to go hunting in my 9-year-old's room because she likes to steal my flavored massage lotion because she really likes to put it on and then lick her hand. So this is a really thick lotion. So if you see, I have some on my fingertips. I'm going to try and get it. It does not just run. This is a thick lotion that sits on the skin, gives you time to give a nice long-lasting massage. It comes in a variety of fragrances and flavors. This particular one that I'm putting on is called Cashmere Musk. You'll notice a lot of our fragrance names are sort of creative, something like Naked in the Woods or Skinny Dip, something playful. The idea is to use those names so people don't self-select that they don't like the fragrance by saying like, oh, that's a vanilla fragrance, I don't like vanilla, or that's a tangerine fragrance, I don't really like citrus. The names are designed to invite people to actually smell it. So this will work really well at your parties when you're passing the product. There's like a creative name to really get people geared up to smell it. And we also have available, I know sometimes for parties, you like to send out a preview of a product so your hostess can try it and then tell her friends how wonderful it is. So we do offer these little foil cards, and Molly and I can work together to get some of those for you if you want them to send out to hostesses in advance. We make them for the massage lotion and many of the other products that you're going to see here today. So those products are all geared towards massage. But like I said, we come out of the salon industry. You'll find our products in a lot of high-end spas. We also make a lot of products that are just designed to moisturize the skin. So we make also a skin butter, which is a shea butter base, really geared for those dry elbows, ashy knees, dry heels, any place that you want a little extra moisture. And we make a hand and body lotion that is for everyday moisturizing. And we also have a spray oil, which I think my daughter snuck again. It was on my desk last night and it is not there today. Um, with our massage product, we offer a lot of gift sets. And I know sometimes maybe you want to give a gift to your hostess or let her buy a collection of products at a lower price. Some of those gift sets that we use, for example, this is a massage oil gift set that has 3 of the edible massage oils in it. We make 2 different versions of that. We also make a version with the edible massage lotion, with the fragrance massage lotion, and the fragrance massage oils. We do cute little organza bags that have 3 of the candles in. These are also fun because you're getting a good price on them if you need party games, prizes. You can break up the collections and give those out. And our boxes are all tagged, if you can see it, to from, so that when you're passing these around at parties, people get the idea that they can give these as a gift. Of course, my favorite gift is to me, from me. Now, our newest foray into in massage oils and bath products is our aphrodisiac collection. These come in an 8-ounce size or a 2-ounce size. And you'll see we make a lot of products in the 2-ounce size. It's safe for travel. It's also really great. Not only is it safe and goes into those little plastic bags on the plane, it's great if you want to take something on travel, if your customer wants to take something to travel with and doesn't want to have to bring a whole big bottle back. It's also a great option. The aphrodisiacs come in both massage oil and sulfate-free bubble bath. And they come in 4 fragrances. So sea jasmine is traditionally referred to as the perfume of love in some cultures. It is a very arousing scent, stimulates the senses. The wild pink rose has been demonstrated to actually increase arousal in men. Grapefruit sandalwood is a more invigorating fragrance. It's designed to heighten sensual awareness and really put you in the moment. And ylang ylang lavender is a relaxing fragrance that removes inhibitions. So again, these come in an 8-ounce or a 2-ounce size, and they are very new. They just launched this summer, and they have been extremely popular. Okay. Now, water slide is one of the few products we make that does not contain hemp oil. Because we don't test on animals, we can't get the 510K to call this a lubricant. So we call it a personal moisturizer. It only has 4 ingredients: water, propanediol, which is a corn extract, carrageenan, which is a Red Sea algae extract, and citric acid, which is used to balance the pH of the product. Now, this is a water base. There's no glycerin, so it doesn't get sticky, tacky, or goopy. And I like to call it the Energizer Bunny because it keeps going and going and going and going and going. And we would be here forever if I kept doing this. So I'm just going to rub it off on my skin because we come out of the beauty business. Everything we do is also designed to moisturize. So it's going to leave the skin feeling really soft. If you lick your fingers, there's no taste. If you rub them together again, you're going to feel it come back. So this rejuvenates when it comes into contact with moisture, whether it be a woman's own natural lubrication or her partner's saliva. Now, what's really great about this is because we called it a personal moisturizer, a lot of the hairstylists that we sell to thought it was meant to be a daily moisturizer for the vagina. They were in the mindset of, oh, you have your face moisturizer, you have your body moisturizer, and then you put something on your hoo-hoo. And guess what? For women who have chronic vaginal dryness, it works amazing. So women who maybe are on birth control pills or other medication that would affect vaginal moisture can put a little bit of this on their fingers, swirl it inside after they get out of the shower. They are not going to have that dry, itchy feeling that many women experience on a regular basis. Now, we also make a version of this that has CBD in it. CBD, your body has natural receptors for CBD. Interestingly enough, most of them are concentrated on the feet. But CBD is very good for relaxation. And for women who have a tight pelvic floor, doing pelvic massage with a CBD personal moisturizer can help train that muscle to relax. So the way that this would happen is if this is the vagina, the clitoris is at 12 o'clock and the pelvic floor is at 6. You would put a small amount of the personal moisturizer on there and you just swoop from 3 to 6 couple minutes a day, and that muscle will start to learn to relax on its own. Some studies estimate that as many as 40% of all women have a tight pelvic floor, leading to painful intercourse. So this is a great way to help those women. This is also something that a supportive partner could do as part of foreplay. We make an arousal product called Love Button. It is a balm type base, almost like a lip balm. I'm trying to get it out of its cute little box. I love the discretion on this. It's just a power button to turn it on. So if a woman is carrying this in her purse, there's nothing if her purse spills onto the bar top or wherever else she might be, there's nothing to indicate what this is. It uses peppermint to draw blood flow into the pelvis. On a woman, this is going to make her feel like she's been making out with her partner for 10 or 15 minutes. On a guy, you put it on the back of the penis on that hot spot in the triangle area, and this is going to make him stand up and give his partner a nice salute. I like to say this is good for lips, tits, and naughty bits. You can also use it as a lip plumper or a nipple arouser. At parties, you can put this in the bathroom with some Q-tips, let women go in, dab a little on the Q-tip, and try it. What's nice about this is it takes a little while to get enough on your fingertip to be able to apply it. So it kind of prevents people from accidentally applying too much and getting an uncomfortable feeling. Some people experience this as warm and tingly. Some people experience it as cool and tingly. Overall, it's just amazing. Now we have an intimate care collection. These are products, I jokingly call them Sex Over 50 because they were originally designed to help women going through perimenopause. So Mellow is our hot flash spray. It comes with a blue label and it uses essential oils to cool the skin. I was skeptical about this, so I sprayed it on my arm and went out of my nice air-conditioned office into the heat outside, and I could immediately tell where I had sprayed it and where I hadn't. It works great. The Guard is a lotion that performs like a powder to absorb excess moisture where you might be sweating that you wouldn't want to apply deodorant. So think like inside the bra, between the thighs, even under your makeup as a primer. Guys can put it on their testicles and have freshticles so that there's no ball sweat. And this does not leave any powdery residue on black clothing. And then Refresh, we were repeatedly asked to create a disposable wipe for freshening up before intimacy. And we do not make anything disposable due to our environmental ethos. So we came up with the idea of doing a spray that a woman could carry in her purse. It's a 2-ounce, all of these products are a 2-ounce size, so they very easily fit. Again, the label is very discreet. And a woman can just carry it in to the bathroom, spray it, use a little toilet paper to dry it off, and she will be feeling fresh and ready for action. The deodorizing factor on this, it uses cornstarch and baking powder, excuse me, baking soda in suspension. And the deodorizing factor is so effective. I spray it in my son's shoes because his sneakers would smell horrible without it. Now, Miracle Oil is available in a cream or in an oil. I like to call this a medicine cabinet in a bottle. This is a blend of hemp seed oil, tea tree oil, and vitamin E that you can use on anything that goes wrong on your skin. So tea tree oil is like a natural disinfectant, but it can be very drying. When you add the vitamin E and the hemp oil, you get a moisturizing version of tea tree. So what this is very commonly used for is after waxing or after shaving, apply it to the bikini line to prevent that unsexy plucked chicken look. The hemp oil is a natural anti-inflammatory, so it will instantly calm those hair follicles. You can also use it on pimples, to clean piercings, to brighten the color of tattoos, to help fresh tattoos heal more quickly. You can use it on your scalp to treat dandruff. I use it on my daughter's eczema. My kids call it bug bite oil and are constantly grabbing it because it takes the itch out of bug bites, and so on and so on. When I go traveling, I always take this with me because 90% of the things that might go wrong on my trip can be solved by this. We also make it in a cream version. It comes in this cute little glass jar. This uses the same shea butter base as our skin butter does, but adds the extra tea tree oil, the extra vitamin E. We hear from a lot of pregnant women that rubbing this on their bellies while they're pregnant lessens the appearance of stretch marks. We also make shave cream in the Miracle Oil line. And this, again, has that hemp seed oil to calm the skin, the tea tree oil to prevent those red bumps. Interestingly enough, this also makes a fabulous hair conditioner. Now, I talked a little bit earlier about CBD. And CBD is a pretty exciting thing. We couldn't sell CBD. We couldn't even harvest it and manufacture it in the United States until the Farm Bill in 2015. There's still some issues with being able to do medical testing with it. So most of the research is anecdotal, and that will hopefully be changing, and we'll have some true double-blind studies conducted on a medical level. But those longitudinal studies take a long time, and we've only been able to start this process in the last few years. So I was very skeptical about CBD when I first heard about it. And people were saying it does great things for pain, which we can't actually say because that's a medical claim. And we're a cosmetics company. I heard it was great for relaxation. I heard that you have natural CBD receptors on the bottoms of your feet. So using a CBD massage oil on the feet can promote all body relaxation. 100% skeptical. I went to my first trade show with it and it was brand new. So the reps weren't given any testers beforehand to try at home. So when people would come up to my booth and they would ask me if it worked, I would hand them the jar and I would say, well, you try and you tell me, because I don't ever want to say something if I don't know 100% sure that it's right. So this one man came up and asked if he could use it on his knee. And I said, sure. And he used it. And he came up the next day and said, can I try it again? I'm a former professional football player. I blew out my knee. I got addicted to painkillers, so I can't take anything orally. And this is the first topical I've ever used that actually worked. And I didn't realize how much it worked until I wasn't in pain anymore. When I got back to my hotel room and I realized I wasn't in pain. So I was like, sure, use as much as you want. Well, the day before he was wearing shorts, and that day he was wearing pants, and he tried to pull his pant leg up over his knee and couldn't. So without even asking, he just dropped his pants in the middle of my booth and started applying this cream onto his knee because he wanted to use it that badly. And thankfully he had a really cute butt, so I had a nice view. So yeah, apparently for pain, it works. My father swears by it. I am very fortunate and I don't have a lot of pain, so I can't give a personal testimonial on that. The most popular product is our CBD Ultimate Strength Cream. This has 600 milligrams of CBD in the container. And we third-party test. So what that means is we send a sample of every batch out to a lab that is not affiliated with us, and they test it to make sure that it has the amount of CBD in it that we say it does. And this little QR code on the side of the label, your customers can scan, and that will take them to a web page with all of the testing results. And then they just match the batch code that is imprinted on the bottom of the jar to the test results so they can see that a third party, somebody not affiliated with us, has verified that this does contain the amount of CBD that we say it does. In addition to the CBD cream, we've already talked about the CBD version of Water Slide. We also make a CBD massage lotion, a CBD massage candle, and we recently launched on our hemp seed line a relaxing massage oil with CBD. So these four oils come in, I have all four fragrances here, come in a 2-ounce or an 8-ounce size. They come in the most popular fragrances, which are Skinny Dip, Lavender, Naked in the Woods, and I Love You. And if you say I love you really fast, it's I love you. And this has CBD in it to encourage relaxation, to help reduce inhibitions. And again, that foot massage seems to be the key. So these are also available. And like I said, we have a CBD massage candle and a CBD massage lotion. So I have done a lot of talking, and there are 80 comments in the chat. So Molly, I'm going to ask you to help me navigate those and get answers to people's questions. Let's see what we got here. All right. Molly, did a question, I'm trying to scroll through. Did something,
Look at the chat between
oh,
me
I
and
see it.
you.
Got it. I found it. Uh, the bubble bath is pH balanced. For the freshening spray, is the baking soda aluminum free? You know, that's a great question. And I do not know the answer. So I am grabbing my little notebook here, and I will get an answer and I will send it to Molly. Okay. I don't see any other questions in your little chat. Is there anything that I missed in the big chat? I'm trying. Let's see. Every Molly. One new from Molly. Okay. All right. So it seems like I got through a lot of the questions. Did I? Anything else?
Hi, there was one question. Will Earthly Body be doing foil packs of the water slide?
We do have foil packs of the water slide, and I can coordinate that with Molly. We also do them for Miracle Oil, like the CBD Ultimate Strength Cream, um, the Shave Cream, the the Miracle Oil Cream. Yes, we do a variety of foil packs.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else, Georgene? You got more for us?
That's everything.
That's plenty.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
lot. We have a good line. And yeah, there's some things I didn't show. I didn't want to be too distracting, but we also have some shampoos and conditioners available to you on the CBD line and on the Miracle Oil line. Those are not things that Holiday currently carries, so I didn't want to show them today. But yeah, I'm sorry, a question about fragrance. Let me see the beginning of it. So that would be our artificial fragrance. Yes. The tricky thing with fragrance is most essential oils need to be modified to be made skin safe. So when that happens, they are then referred to as a fragrance and not an essential oil. So for example, a mint essential oil, if it hasn't been modified or isn't properly diluted, it can actually burn your skin. And the same is true of cinnamon essential oil, which I was really surprised to find out about. So yes, the fragrances are modified to make them safe. Oh, Molly, just saw that you have sent me a couple more. Oh, what product? It was the CBD cream that the former professional football player had used. And then what's in the comparison boxes for those who haven't received them yet? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can remember the whole list, but there was one of every foil pack that we make. And I believe there were some samples of the hand and body lotion. I believe there was some massage oil samples. The comparison boxes were quite stuffed. I think Molly was a little overwhelmed by how much I sent her, but as I said at the beginning, I come out of home party. And so I really appreciate what all of you folks are doing and the way that the products work in this channel. And I wanted to make sure you got to try everything. There are also foil packs for the CBD water slide. Anything else?
Comments are happening faster than we can talk.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's cruise through
Mostly
there.
about the comparison boxes.
Ah, everyone's excited about those, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good. Ah, you want to talk a little bit more about the moisturizing oil spray? Perfect. So the interesting thing about that spray, our massage candles use soy wax plus a proprietary blend of soy oil, vitamin E, jojoba oil to create a really smooth massage. And there were people who really loved that oil so much that we actually bottled it separately and called it a moisturizing spray oil. So it's one of the few products that only comes in an 8-ounce size. And it is a light spray on oil that absorbs more quickly than, say, our massage oil would. It does contain hemp seed oil. It's really great for after the bath if you want to capture all that moisture that you've just gotten from the shower, spray it on, and it's going to give the skin a nice, healthy glow. And it's available in all of our most popular fragrances. And the PDF presentation that I'm going to send to Molly actually gives you the fragrance notes of all of our fragrances. So for example, Naked in the Woods is a white tea and ginger. Guava Lava is a guava blackberry blend. So you can see what all of those fragrances are so you know for your own education. Oh my gosh, they are just popping through. Oh, somebody asked again, the Bevel Bath is pH balanced. Dreamsicle. Sorry, for some reason I can't scroll through all these. There's a question about Dreamsicle, Molly, that I can't quite get to. I think it's is Dreamsicle coming back. Dreamsicle is discontinued in the massage lotion, but it's still available in the other products. Okay. Alrighty then. If we've gotten all the questions, then let's let everybody get back to their day. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to be here with me.
Georgene, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody who showed up. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Molly, for taking the lead on this. Suzanne and Veronica, as always, for the support. And we'll do it again.
Yeah, let's give a big applause to Molly because she has been so great about getting all of this stuff done, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye,
Ciao.
guys. Thank you.